Welcome back, man, to the greatest show on earth. What is that? Trill stories by far. You mean to tell me you got another Trill story? Yeah, man, on this beautiful Saturday morning, out here getting it, and coming back with it. I got a brand new Trill story you ain't never heard called Fork. You you know what I'm talking about? Not the word F use, but fork. You know what I'm talking about, like a utensil, fork. But yeah, man, get your barbecue forks out, get your drinks together, your breakfast, everything you got going. Get it together, cause we finna dive deep into this new Trill story. What happens now? Trill story starts now. Say, man, this Trill story called Fork You. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what that got to do with anything? Damn it, boy. Say, man, one time my sister was walking down the boulevard going to my kinfolk house. I had some girl cousins in town representing that Las Vegas. So they was around her age, so they like to hang out and do what they do. But during this time, it was vital because some of our city was breaking off into sections. The guys was calling themselves this group or that group. The guys was pushing up on each other like, you gonna join this group or what? And you had to do what you had to do. But little that we knew that the girls was doing the same damn thing. I guess they had then seen the movie Colors. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, so my sister finna go walk down the boulevard, probably about 4, 5, 6 blocks to see my kinfolk now. As she walking down the street, she get about 3 blocks from the house, and she see a group of girls. The group of girls been pressing her. You gonna get down with us or what? Before she walked up, they was sissy booting, Chinese jump roping, doing whatever they were doing, playing big butt games. But my sister is a dog. What do you mean your sister is a dog? Well, my sister was raised by 4 boys. She got 4 brothers. So she just as raw us. She just as raw as us. She ain't got no wimp in her. She ain't got no kitten in her. She not scary. You know what I mean? She not scary at all. So she's standing there by herself, and there's about 8, 9 girls asking her, what is she gonna do? Is she gonna barbecue or meal do? Is she gonna get down or lay down? But she wasn't raised like that, so she told them, I don't want no part of what y'all got going. Let me pass. They couldn't leave well enough alone. One of them, who was an out-of-towner, who had just got down, said, let me get that hoe. Now the other ones, they wasn't tripping. They wasn't going to jump on them, but they were just opposing threat by their presence. But my sister chooses to walk past them. But as she walked past them, the one who said, let me get that hoe, jumps out there. What's up, bitch? You know what I mean? What up, bitch? Now, my sister being the dog she is, unafraid, she stops and turn around. And she obliged the girl and get in the paint with them, and they go toe to toe. The rest of the girl put a circle around them so they can't get out. And they like 2 female pit bulls going toe to toe, tearing each other off the bone. But my sister being the dog that she is, damn it, boy. Come on, man. She gets the best of the girl. Put her in the mixer. Putting on the hits. I'm talking about put them Southside B's, put them PATB, stung that hole like a waltz. But the other girls kept their word. They didn't jump in. So after she put the girl in the mixer and in the blender, she was trying to go on about her merry way. But the girl hit her again and ran. So when the girl hit her and ran, she chased her. And when she went in the house with her, they fisticuffs in somebody's living room. Hold on. They fisticuffs in somebody's living room. Now, the person put her out the house. So she went on out the house because she had home training. But while she out there blindsided talking to the other girls who telling her, you see, you really got some squabbles. You need to be down with us. She like, I don't want no part of that. I just want to go on about my business. So as she trying to go on about her business, blindsided, the girl that she just put them paws on, just put them bees on, coming running out the house. But this time she was wielding a weapon. My sister didn't see because it happened so fast. But the girl came out the house with a whole barbecue fork. And she screamed, fuck you, bitch. And as she came up in the air like Jason, ging, 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 with a powerful blow, bam! She sunk the fork in my sister's head, just missing her face and her forehead. And my sister tried to flinch a bit. She put her head down. She had a whole lot of hair. She was like a black Mexican or Indian. Come on, man. But she had a whole lot of hair. But unfortunately, the fork penetrated her head and got stuck off in her head. With the last of what she had left, she threw another couple of blows. Boom, boom. Now she fighting for her life because she wounded. By this time, my kinfolk, who normally come take a daily stroll to my house, he's coming this way, she's going that way, and they bypass each other. He sees all the commotion, and he turns into Superman. Come on, man. Damn it, boy. He sees his kinfolk in distress. So he goes to telling all the females around, you better back up before you get smacked up. You see what I'm saying? And they feel the man because he stood by 6'2", 6'3". Now, he was skinny as a screen bean, but still, he was ugly. He looked like he could do something. So them hoes backed up. And he said, which one of them did this to you? And with her last little whatever she had, she pointed the girl out. And kinfolk went to throw them bows. You know what I mean? Kinfolk turned to ludicrous on that hoe. Kinfolk say, I ain't gonna hit her with my fists because I don't want to go to jail. But kinfolk went to throwing them bows. You know what I'm talking about? Kinfolk was old school pimp. Pimp say, hey, don't put your hands on her. Pimp say, hit her on the top of her head with your elbow. You know what I mean? He say, you ever fought a bitch with your elbows and your knees? You know what I mean? He went to kneeing and elbowing that hoe. But by that time, a man came outside and all the neighbors was outside. It was a big old commotion. And the man said, a man shouldn't hit a woman. He said, that stabbed my cousin in the head. And they were about to squabble. But by that time, the other neighbors said they called the police and they had to get gone. So my sister dropped. She passed out. My kinfolk being Superman, he picks her up. And he moves fast with her, making no haste, trying to make it to the house to let us know and let my mama know where that took place. My mama happened to be in her Cadillac about to go on wherever she gone with her foxy self. Could have been the maroon Cadillac, or could have been the gray one, or could have been the black one. Come on, man. You know about that. But she see her daughter being carried by her cousin, and she throw it in park. The hell going on? What you did, my daughter? She thinking that maybe kinfolk did something to my sister. When kinfolk rescued my sister. But by this time, she still got the barbecue fork planted off in her head. I know it sounds like a tall tale, and you probably think I'm just sitting up here fantasizing and making up an extraordinary story, but I'm here to tell you, Trill story starts now. Come on, man. Damn it, boy. Well, he throws my sister off in the car gently. He lays her there. And my mama hurry up and take him to the hospital. They can't remove the fork because they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know what the fork is going to happen. And when they make it to the emergency room, they said, you shouldn't have moved it. We needed to move it. So they moved it and stitched her up. My mama brought her home. And my mama gathered up some of the troops in a kayak. My sister didn't want to stay home, even though she was under Tylenol foes and all sorts of shit. She ain't want to stay home. She wanted to come so she could point them hoes out. We pile up in the Cadillac and we go back down there. It's damn near crickets. But then all of a sudden, the police looped back around and pulled up and started looking at a car in the yard. They rapped on the door like this, yeah. We need y'all to come out. Whoever owned this Buick such and such 1980, we need you to come out. Some of the girls came out. My sister said that's some of them, but they didn't jump on us. Now, with the police being there, we couldn't do what we really wanted to do, but it was something peculiar that take place. They say, who's the owner of this car? Now, the girls had befriended this new girl, but they really didn't know her. They were just recruiting. Didn't know the background. Come to find out, the girl that jumped on my sister and poked her in the head, stabbed her in the head with the barbecue fork, happened to be a wanted felon. The car was stolen. The girl had escaped from boot camp. And right there on the scene, they delivered her outside. And the police got her name. She gave a couple of false names. But when they finally told her, quit playing big buck games, what is your name? She says such and such as, you're under arrest. And they cuffed her and took her away. Now them other girls, we just gave them some evil looks. Bunch of other things happened after that. But that's a wrap on this Trill story. And this one was called, Fuck You, Bitch, You Know What I Mean? Come on, man. Say, man, I jumped out here for a little while to get my hustle on, but I'm almost done. I'm about to go to the house and get cleaned up and start looking like a player instead of Grizzly Bear. You see what I'm saying? But I hope y'all enjoyed that Trill story. It's your player partner. He's elite. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, and it's going to do what it's going to do. Know what I'm talking about? Tell y'all.